Uplift International shares how you can transform a life of health issues and ridicule to one of the prosperity and hope for poverty-stricken children. Now this morning we have Dr. Jerry CAPOOT, retired ENT and president of Uplift International, Executive Director Hannah JAMSAY, and also board member Frank DEANGELIS. Thank you for being here, all of you.
Thanks for having us.
Jerry, let's start with you. What's the history of Uplift International?
Well, for the past 28 years, Uplift International has been bringing all volunteer surgical teams and support staff to the Philippines to repair cleft lips and cleft palates of children of very poor families who have no financial means and often no access to medical care to correct these deformities.
It's a blessing that you do this. I mean, it truly, truly is. Otherwise, it wouldn't have happened for them. Now, Hannah, let's talk about who makes up your mission team.
So our mission team varies from approximately 40 to 60 self-funded volunteers from an array of different backgrounds and levels of expertise, from our surgeons to anesthesiologists to outreach to nurses. The outreach brings up our support staff, which is crucial to our mission trips. They come from all walks of life. Generally, they're from the Colorado area, but we do have volunteers across the country and sometimes other parts of the world, like the UK.
When is your next mission?
So our next mission is scheduled for February 1st through the 11th, are the travel dates, and we're going to be traveling to Ligao, Philippines.
Tell me about a typical patient you serve.
So a typical patient we serve is, I like this story of I call her our poster child of Uplift International, and it's a 4-year-old girl named Rika. And Rika lives in a household of 6 people, and the household income, and most of the households consist of not just mom and dad and children, it's aunts and uncles, grandmas and grandpas, lots of extended family also. They live in a nipa hut, which is similar to that of a modern American child's treehouse. And the average household income combined monthly is less than $80 per month.
Oh my goodness. Yeah. So obviously you serve the less fortunate.
Exactly.
Okay, so really emotional stories, and you're changing lives there. Doctor, can you tell me what causes a baby to be born with a cleft lip?
The short answer is we really don't know.
Really?
There's certainly a genetic risk in that some cleft lips and palates do run in families, but the vast majority of children with cleft deformities, there's no history whatsoever. And the usual causes: poor maternal health, poor prenatal care, environmental toxins.
What are the struggles once they're born with a cleft lip that they have to go through?
Well, the immediate struggle is feeding. If a patient who has a cleft lip has a wide gap, that child cannot create a seal around a nipple for proper feeding. If there's a cleft palate present, that child can't create a suction in the mouth to pull food into the mouth.
Frank, how can others help your incredible cause?
Well, we need money, and each year our biggest fundraiser is we have a gala coming up September 16th at Ballesteros. It's a night of Italian food and wine, and people will have an opportunity to contribute, and that's our biggest fundraiser, and that's going to be happening on September 16th from 6 to 10 o'clock. And the important thing is the work that we're talking about right now. About $250 can mend a face and bring back a smile. And I was in education for 35 years and worked with high school kids, and I saw the trauma that it would bring if they had pimples and things, and they did not want to be a part of the school. And I can't imagine these kids that have cleft palate, and we can go over there and make a difference with $250. And this is just one of the major events that we do, but we have events throughout the school year, or throughout the year, excuse me, in which people can get involved.
That's why you decided to be on the board. You were a principal at Columbine?
Yes, I was principal at Columbine, and as a matter of fact, Hannah's husband was one of my students, and he called me and said, I know you're busy, but is there any chance you can MC this event? And I walked through the door, and my life has been changed ever since. And so I'm going to be emceeing my 4th event, and it's wonderful. I just see the work that they do, and these smiles on the faces, not only of the kids, but the parents who have a new lease on life.
So important. If we can't make the gala, is there any other way we can help, Hannah?
Yes, absolutely. So we have several volunteer opportunities available throughout the year. Our biggest one now is we are actually sponsoring a concession stand at Sports Authority Field at Mile High during the Bronco games. So we have opportunities available on our website. In addition to that, we're also looking for groups like Boy Scout groups, Girl Scout troops, local churches, etc., to help do some service projects, such as putting together our patient care packages for our upcoming trip. So we need stuff like gently used blankets, stuffed toys, small toys, entertainment like color books to keep them
The kids
entertained.
busy. That's wonderful.
Exactly.
Thank you, and God bless you all for all the work that you do. I really appreciate you coming on the show. You can help support children in the Philippines born with facial deformities. Uplift International is mending faces one child at a time. Save the date for the annual Uplift International Gala Dinner and Auction Saturday, September 16th from 6 to 10 p.m. at the Ballesteri Vineyards in Denver. For tickets, please call 303-707-1361. Again, that number, 303-707-1361. You can also visit their website, which is upliftinternational.org. There will be a complimentary cocktail hour, wine cellar tours, delicious food, live music, amazing auctions, and heartwarming stories. You can also email info@upliftinternational.org or check out their Facebook page. Just search Uplift International.